What yet?
Здравствуйте.
Привет, меня зовут Sonya.
Как дела or как вас дела?
My name is Toby Robinson.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Leslie. My name is Leslie Norman.
My name is Liam Duggan.
My name is Sarah Bradshaw.
So, my name is Evan Doherty.
I'm a student here at Memorial University. I'm in my first year doing general studies, and one of the courses that I'm taking is intermediate Russian.
And I study French and psychology here at Memorial University.
And I am a second-year Memorial student in political science.
I'm studying linguistics. I'm in my fourth year.
Second year student at Memorial University, majoring in police studies, minoring in Russian.
I'm in my third year of commerce at Memorial University, and I'm studying a minor in Russian studies. I started studying in winter 2017 because I had a lot of friends who were interested in the subject, and it's such a unique language to learn. And I picked up on it really naturally. MUN has excellent professors who really work to make sure that you know and learn the language easily.
I chose to study Russian at Memorial because I'm very interested in Russian politics and history, and I thought it would be a good fit.
Right now, politics is a really good reason to start learning Russian in any foreign language, really.
Well, actually, my dad got me into Russian because he really liked their national anthem and we wanted to study it together. So I would take the courses and then he would learn from me.
In my life, I've had a whole lot of people who've come up and say, hey, I'm actually from Russia. And so I said, hey, I'll learn your language, do you one better.
My husband's grandmother speaks only Russian, and I'd like to communicate with her one day.
But I study Russian because I really like my language, but also my boyfriend's family, his first language is Russian, so it kind of helps me relate to them better and learn more about its culture.
I started Russian in high school, and I did a beginner level Russian, and then I decided to become a part of the concurrent studies program where I studied at Memorial in my grade 12 year, and I chose beginner Russian because I thought, well, I already have that background, I might as well try to expand it. And I think it's paid off because in my first year I'm an intermediate now, and I'm actually formulating sentences, so it's pretty cool. And I also think that Russian is one of those languages that not many people really know about here, especially in Canada, because everyone knows French. I mean, even I'm bilingual in French, so it's no surprise when someone says they can speak French. It's just another skill set, really, like driving. But when you say Russian, even a couple words, people are very, very surprised.
Well, I know I need to learn a new language to go into teaching, so I chose that. So that's helping me in that sense. And one day I would like to go and live in Batumi, and I know Batumi is a second, like first is Georgian and then it's Russian as second language there.
So it's added value to me because, well, saying that you're learning Russian is such a unique conversation point to break the ice for anyone. But as well, Russia is an economic power in the world today, so learning it as a commerce language is really interesting. I'm also interested in agricultural research, which Russia does a lot of. So if there's any warmer foods that I want to grow in Canada, Russia has already done the research on that.
Russian tends to be a very cool party trick. You know, anytime you just want to burst it out in front of people and, you know, confuse them, it's a great way.
I really enjoy the Cyrillic alphabet, just looking at the letters and reading them, and I also enjoy being able to speak such a foreign language. It just sounds bizarre, and I think it's added more just personal benefits than academic. In terms of academics, it's helped with a couple resume status things. A lot of people during interviews, they just want to hear like your basic like greetings, hello, this, that, whatever. And honestly, it's just a pretty cool party trick in my opinion. I mean, being able to say a couple words. But I plan on pursuing and actually being able to speak fluently in Russian later on in my life. So I suppose when I go over abroad, I plan on traveling around Europe, that it might come in very handy.
Well, there are a lot of connections between my field of study and Russian kind of gives me a deeper understanding and puts my work into practice.
I mean, learning any language is going to be development in anyone's career to start with, but especially learning a foreign language, a Cyrillic foreign language like Russian, for what I'm going to be doing in policing and with the military, it's going to be paramount that we learn essentially just any foreign language. So if you have one foreign language more than another person, that's one foreign language you can analyze and translate to English, French, or anything else over someone that can't. So I would say it's good for development in career or academically.
It's added value to my life because I think it's just a cool skill to know any language really, but Russian specifically because it's widely spoken in the world and not many people know it actually in North America, so it's pretty cool to study it here and to read like old Russian government documents and things like that.
I think it's just for experience. I think reflecting back, I would never have imagined myself choosing to study Russian, but I'm kind of hooked. I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's different. For me, it's kind of like a mind game, learning the alphabet and putting together sentences, and it really interests me like how you start learning a language from the basics, because like you don't know how you do that with your first language.
You should study Russian at Memorial University because the profs here are great, the students are great.
Learning Russian at Memorial University is beneficial because we have really good connections with important members in Canada and Russia.
The reason I took it at Mon is mainly I came to Mon for the police studies course. I'm from Ontario. And Russian was something I found here and I kind of got into, and more I enjoyed it. The more and more I was hearing it, it sounded more interesting to me, and then I got into German as well, but Russian kind of just took over, so that's why that came into play at Memorial.
I have not. However, that's something that I plan on doing sometime in the future. Unfortunately, I won't be able to through schooling programs, but I plan on just visiting as a tourist myself and getting the full experience myself, fully integrating.
I have not been to Russia before, but I would love to go. It's beautiful from the pictures.
I did. I found that I was a lot more shy when it came to speaking, but being immersed in like a Russian-speaking culture, it really helped my understanding, and I think my listening is definitely a lot better than what it was. I went to Almaty, Kazakhstan, which is at the south of the country, and it's really beautiful. It's pretty much barricaded by mountains, and I learned that Newfoundland does not have mountains, they have hills.
I have been to Russia. I played hockey in Russia, in Moscow actually, in 2016.
Yes, I went to St. Petersburg in the summer of 2017. It is an amazing experience. I encourage everyone to do it. When you're there, you do see a lot of art. There are a lot of museums with a lot of paintings and sculptures, but they're all unique and they're all beautiful.
I have been to Batumi, which is Republic of Georgia. It used to be part of the USSR.
I have not been to Russia, but I am very interested in the St. Petersburg trip that will be happening sometime next year.
I'm helping organize the St. Petersburg trip for summer 2018. I really think they're going to have a great time because of what is planned, going to experience arts in Russia, like ballet and theater, galleries, museums, but also studying in St. Petersburg as well to enhance their Russian through placement tests and everything.
Изучайте русский язык в университете Memorial.
До свидания.
That'll do. That'll do.
That would be a good ending for the video.